How to achieve great results but don't get burnout, and actually how to ensure that you will get quality result without getting into micromanagement of the whole process or doing everything on your own. uh, there's even a saying that if you want to get it done right, you have to do it on your own. But I strongly disagree with this saying, and that was my own problem for quite a while. I was also thinking, gosh, if I want to get things done right, I need to do these things on my own because probably no one else will do that with such passion, with such in-depth attention and care, and so on, so on, so forth. So is it the only way to do everything on your own? Obviously, no. It's not a good to go strategy. It's not a good to go way because you are limited. You have 24 hours a day and that's it. And you can't handle all tasks on your own. So you will obviously need to delegate. And when you are a startup founder, especially in the early stage, and you have no huge pool of resources to hire freelancers, to hire employees, so what the hell should you do? How should you delegate and how you should manage and control the whole process? So how to get things done in the right way and achieve really great result, the expected result, without micromanagement and without doing that on your own. The answer is that you should delegate these tasks and you should focus on managing the outcome, managing the result. That outcome that should be achieved, that result that should be delivered, but you shouldn't get into micromanaging the whole process. When you delegate the task, it's a good thing if you show to someone that, hey, there is the way that I would try to approach it, but it's not necessarily the best possible way. And before showing the way how to do things, I would usually ask people, well, here is the task. Here is the result that we want to achieve. Please provide me a couple of possible ways how we could approach and handle that task. And do you believe that any of these ways is good? If yes, it's good to go. If the person to whom I delegated the task says, maybe I should do this, maybe that, I have some doubts, I'm doing this for the first time, well, I will give my hand. I will explain how would I do the process. If I have this already done, yep, I will show the SOP, standard operation procedure, and here is the task. It's written, it's highly instructed, and that's it. But today we are talking about tasks that are unusual, that are getting out of nowhere, and you don't have prepared standard operation procedures to taking these tasks and to handling problems and issues. So instead of micromanaging and showing how to get from point A to point B to point C to point D, gosh, you could do that on your own without anyone else's help. So instead, focus on managing the result, not the process. So focus on the result and delegate that task to someone. Make sure that we are talking about the result and say, hi, Thomas, Anna, this is your task and this is the goal, the result that you have to achieve. I don't care too much about how you will do that. I will look at the result. Well, don't do anything naughty, illegal, but we need to get that result. What are your ideas? How will you handle that? That's it. And you don't micromanage the whole process. You manage the result. If you see that on the go, the direction is not good enough, and you see from your experience that these guys whom you delegated the task, they ain't gonna hit the milestone and they ain't gonna get to these results, you can stop the process and say, hey, I believe that we are not going to achieve the result, and I'm looking for your suggestions how we could overcome that issue. So delegate and manage the result, not the process.